Thank you. So welcome to the Pittsburgh Human Resources Association's PHRA Experience Informational Webinar. So our goal today is to go ahead and address some of our commonly asked questions, as well as giving you all the opportunity to interact with us and then ask the staff your own questions as well. Please be sure to follow and connect with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter when you have a moment as well. And just as a reminder, this webinar will be recorded as you had received the notification here a moment ago, and it'll be sent to you within 24 hours via email, along with some follow-up information on how to access some of the benefits we will be reviewing and discussing today. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please feel free to use the chat box to send them along the way, and we can address them at the end. Or if you want to hang on to them until the end of the webinar, you are welcome to unmute yourself and ask from there as well. All right, and we can go ahead and get started by introducing our presenters today.
Hi, everybody. I am Liz Lamping. I'm the Executive Director here at the PHRA. I've been employed with the PHRA now for 16 years. I received my master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University with a business management and concentration in human resources. And prior to joining the PHRA, I was the Senior Director of Member Services and a project manager for the Society of Human Resource Management, also known as SHRM in Washington, D.C. As your Executive Director, I'm responsible for the day-to-day operations of the association, and that includes managing the committees and staff, as well as developing business plans in collaboration with our Board of Directors.
Great, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Catherine Miller. I am the Membership Development Manager with the Pittsburgh Human Resources Association, and I have been a part of the staff for 6 years now. I earned my undergraduate degree in Human Resources Management from Point Park University, and at the PHRA, I am responsible for the oversight of membership growth and retention efforts, aiding in the development of membership programs and events. And I also serve as liaison to volunteer committees and provide support for following and carrying out their initiatives. And also on the call today, we have our administrative assistant, Judith Hall. So Judith is here and ready to answer any questions you have with Liz and I today. All right, and so over the next few minutes, we will review the basics of the PHRA, how you can make the most of your membership, and then we'll answer any questions that you have. So here's just kind of a brief overview of what we'll cover: the structure of the organization, as well as our strategic priorities, some 2022 and 2023 PHRA highlights, member benefits review, and some information about how to get involved. And we will wrap it up with our events calendar and an opportunity for you all to ask us some questions. And we look forward to getting to know you all a little bit more and connecting you all with each other. And I'm going to turn it over to Liz now. And Liz, if you wouldn't mind providing an overview of the PHRA structure and our strategic priorities.
Thank you very much, Catherine. I would love to get us started here today. I'd like to start by saying I'm really proud of the association that we have entered into our 108th year of serving and advancing HR professionals. Our chapter's primary focus has always been to provide local networking and professional development opportunities for our members. In 2022, just last year, we celebrated our 50th year being an affiliated chapter with the Society for Human Resource Management. And I think most of you probably are aware that SHRM is the largest association that's devoted to human resource management. So it's no surprise that we would want to be an affiliated chapter with SHRM. However, it is important to note that membership in the PHRA is separate and apart from the membership in the National SHRM organization. SHRM does have 575 affiliated professional chapters. And PHRA is considered a super mega chapter, which means we have over 1,000 members. And of those 575 chapters, there's only 17 chapters that have over 1,000 members, and PHRA is one of them. There's a few requirements for us to maintain our affiliation with SHRM, such as we do need to continue to have 51% of our members affiliated with SHRM. And we also need to represent our chapter at the Pennsylvania State Council level. And our representative is typically our chapter president with our state council. And for those that are not familiar with state councils, They run and are structured similar to the PHRA. They have a structure for key volunteer leaders just in the state as a whole to consult together on affairs, activities, needs, and problems at the state level. Due to the hard work of our staff and our 1,100 and some volunteers and members, PHRA has become a proud recipient of several awards throughout the course of the years from SHRM as well as the Pennsylvania State Council. The one I'm most proud of is Chapter of the Year, and we received that in 2015, 2020, and then just this past year in 2022. We're also have received the SHRM Excel Platinum Award for at least the last decade. And this award recognizes outstanding achievements in our chapter initiatives, major accomplishments, our strategic activities, and tactical initiatives that SHRM feels elevate the profession of human resources. So we've received the highest designations that you can receive from SHRM as well as the Pennsylvania State Council. So PHRA's paid staff would be myself, Catherine, and Judith, as we mentioned at the beginning. We are the ones that I would say we steer the boat by managing the day-to-day operations and the committee initiatives. And PHRA's board members are the fiduciaries who drive the organization towards a sustainable future. And they do this by adopting sound ethical and legal governance and financial management policies, as well as making sure the association has the adequate resources available to continue to advance its mission. So when you're at your next PHRA event, and we have several in-person events here coming up, take a glance at the badges on the attendees' name tags. If they are a board member, they will be clearly marked. And I encourage you to go over and introduce yourself. Feel free to ask questions, give feedback to those folks. That's what they're there for, to help serve and advance the membership. All right, so next I'm going to jump into what are our strategic priorities. So our vision is to align HR as a strategic business partner in organizations by leading and increasing HR competencies and business acumen. Our strategic priorities are the goals that are deemed most important by our board of directors. And these are deemed important to continue to ensure the current and future health of our association. So the staff and the committees drive these strategic priorities to guarantee we are working towards our mission and vision. So we do this by serving the HR professional, maintaining financial stability, broadcasting the message of HR, and engaging the Pittsburgh business community. So our first priority, serving the HR professional, we do this by providing unique benefits that contribute to your professional development and provide value-added resources for you to apply within your organization. Some of the topical areas highlighted in our programming, they're all selected by our members. So this year you can expect to see some topics focused on motivating your team, leading in a hybrid environment, navigating change, turning leaders into mentors, and how data is driving the Great Resignation, to name a few. We have a lot of great programming filling the calendar, so please take a look at the calendar. There is something for everyone for sure out there. Our second strategic priority is to maintain our present course of strong financial management. The strength in our financial statements continues to reflect the strong leadership of PHRA and being able to supply the services that our members demand. Due to the strong financial management, we've been able to continue to provide our members scholarship opportunities, trial memberships, HR rescue packages, as well as extending in-transition membership rates for those members in need. Our third strategic priority is to look for ways to proactively broadcast the message of HR. This past February, we launched season 2 of our podcast. I hope you have all seen it. If not, it's under resources. It's the first drop down. So all the episodes are listed there. P4, it aims to help build HR leaders through different discussions with thought and business leaders in Pittsburgh on the most critical success factors of really any business, which would be its people. Our host, Pete Schramm, is dedicated to building better businesses in Pittsburgh, and he really has a great way of pulling the discussions together on the podcast. Again, all episodes can be found under resources on our homepage. And finally, our fourth strategic priority is to engage the Pittsburgh community with collaborative outreach efforts. We've partnered with several organizations throughout Allegheny County to host volunteer days and collect monetary and item donations for those most in need. This past December, Catherine Miller, our membership manager, helped spearhead an effort to drive toys for the holiday toy drive with the North Hills Community Outreach Group. And under her leadership, we were able to provide over 50 children in need this holiday season. I think it was something like 338 toys and gifts, totaling over $5,000 in gifts for children in need. So we're always looking for ways to spread PHRA's members out so that we can spread generosity and make a difference and bring smiles to others. So if there's ever a charity in need, our ears are always open. Please let us know. We're always looking for additional ways to continue to engage with the community. So those are our strategic priorities. As it relates to those, we are on track to achieve success again this year. Together, the board, our volunteers, and our members have envisioned, planned, and strategized with new invigoration and continuing to serve and advance the HR profession. And I know with our members' support, we will continue this tradition throughout the course of this year. So now, Catherine, I'm going to turn it over to you to provide some more details on PHRA membership benefits.
Awesome. Thank you. Excuse me. So now that you all have kind of had a little bit of an opportunity to learn more about how the PHRA is structured, as well as some upcoming opportunities we have, we'd like to hear a little bit about you. So I will be launching a poll here, momentarily. If you would not mind taking just a quick moment to complete that and let us know what your top reason was for joining the PHRA today, or if you're not currently a member with us, what interested you, what prompted you to join us.
And Catherine, are you able to see it, or do you need me to do the report there?
I am going to give it one more minute. I'll end it, and then I may need you to tell me what the results of that are.
Okay.
All right, I will give it one more second. Okay. And Liz, are you able to, what was the number one reason for joining?
Networking opportunities and learning and professional development opportunities were tied at 35% each.
Awesome. Well, that sounds great. You all are in luck because we will be going over all of those things today, and you'll be able to get an opportunity to learn more about LPD, some educational programming, and then upcoming networking opportunities. So you are in for a treat. So, PowerPoint has a mind of its own today. Sorry about that, folks. So while we are all kind of looking for more information about networking and learning opportunities, we'll just go ahead and jump into all of the pieces of the PHRA and all of the benefits and how everything kind of connects together. So we'll start with our member discounts. So we are very proud to be able to offer our members with discounts on event registrations, membership dues, and even university tuitions if you're interested in continuing your education. PHRA members right now are eligible to save up to 50% on individual programs such as our monthly educational programming and our conferences. All you need to do to take advantage of those money-saving opportunities is to be signed into your PHRA member account. On our website, when you register for events, the discounted member rate will just automatically apply when added to your cart. And we also offer group membership discounts to companies that have 5 or more professional members listed on the same invoice. Registering as a group can save you anywhere from 10% to 40% off of the invoice total. And to sign up your team for PHRA memberships, you can contact me directly with a list of folks interested in joining, as well as some contact information, and we can get the ball rolling from there. And as I mentioned before, if you're interested in continuing your education, the PHRA partners with local universities such as Robert Morris University, Point Park University, Carnegie Mellon, and La Roche University to be able to provide discounted tuitions each semester. So for more information on these types of opportunities and discounts, please navigate to the membership value section of our webpage, or you're also welcome to reach out to me directly, and I'd be happy to chat through some of those things with you. And the network and connect piece. So as Liz had mentioned, the PHRA has over 1,100 members, and we do offer multiple networking events a year. We offer ample opportunities for you to connect with local HR professionals, and we're very excited to be able to offer you a mix of both virtual and in-person networking opportunities. The PHRA Networking Committee is busy planning events for this year, so be sure to keep an eye out on the events calendar for additional virtual and in-person networking opportunities for 2023 on our website under the Conferences and Events tab. Our next Meet Your PHRA Colleagues networking event is in person and is at the South Point Country Club on March 29th, and we hope to be able to see you all there. And the Learn piece. So the PHRA has been responsible for training hundreds of HR professionals with top quality content and instruction through educational programming and conferences. Our programs do meet the highest possible standards and are often and typically eligible for SHRM and HRCI recertification credits. Our current educational offerings can be found under the Conferences and Events tab on our website. And we also offer 2 virtual 12-week SHRM certification preparation courses throughout the year to help folks prepare for and ultimately pass their SHRM CP or their SHRM SCP credentialing exams. Our course is designed to prepare folks sitting for either exam. And we are also excited to share with you to continue your education that we launched an on-demand webinar library so that you are able to view webinar-based programming at your own convenience. So this archive of some of our previous programs can be accessed from the Conferences and Events tab, and I would certainly highly recommend taking a look at it. That way you're able to kind of stay up to date and have all of the current programming right at your fingertips. And the last piece of the PHRA puzzle is our Resources and Tools tab. So as one of the country's largest HR associations, our volunteers and staff work very hard to provide the most reliable and relevant resources and tools to help you stay connected to your profession. These tools and resources include directories, in-house publications, and a robust career center. In late 2022, the PHRA launched 2 brand new resources pages for our members. Our Identity Resources page contains educational resources and content based on various identities designed for the HR professional with the hope to further support professional as well as personal growth and development. And our new Legislative Resources page provides real-time information about legislation affecting the world of work in Pennsylvania or any other state that you may support in your role. And additionally, we are very proud to be able to offer a SHRM certification scholarship that subsidizes the cost of the PHRA SHRM certification prep course that we spoke about earlier in the presentation. And these benefits and all of these resources can be found under the various websites, on our website under the various menu tabs at the top. All right, and this slide here will kind of go through some of the most active ways to get involved with the association. We do provide ample opportunities for our members to volunteer, which gives you the opportunity to directly impact the types of programming, events, and initiatives that the PHRA is able to offer, as well as giving you an opportunity to network with some of our most engaged members. Some of the most effective ways to get involved with the association would be to join our buddy program, which is essentially our version of a mentorship program where we will match mentees with a veteran PHRA member. Also to, become a sponsor and help spread brand awareness through our events, or to present an HR topic to our members during our monthly educational programming or at any one of our conferences. The PHRA also recently began partnering with Latitude, an online mentoring engagement platform where the PHRA members are able to interact with each other, facilitate meaningful one-on-one conversations, and essentially acts as another mentorship program for the association. So Latitude is an exclusive PHRA member benefit, and you can sign up for this program under the Get Involved tab from the PHRA website. And more information about how to get involved with our association can also be found under the various menu sections at the top, more specifically the volunteer section of the Get Involved tab. And truthfully, one of the best ways to go ahead and get involved with the association would be to join one of our committees, which you can see on the screen here. Our committees meet typically once per month, and participation is an incredible way to make a direct impact on association initiatives. Our experience shows that committee involvement also has the potential to turn into leadership roles within the PHRA, such as spots leading a committee as a chair, our board of directors, or even our executive committees. And you can learn more about how to sign up for one, and then additional information about the committee, such as when they meet and more about their initiatives, on the website under the Get Involved tab. You are also welcome to reach out to me directly, and I would be more than happy to chat about committee involvement and the steps to get signed up. And next, Liz will go ahead and cover some important PHRA announcements. Liz, I'm going to stop you for just 1 second. I think you might be muted.
Yep, I was.
There we go.
Sorry about that. Well, thank you for bringing me back to my voice back to the screen here. So as Catherine highlighted, there's always something happening at the PHRA, and there's ample ways to get involved. I'd like to highlight 3 of our signature events. The first one that we have coming up this year is Engaging Pittsburgh, our Innovative People Practices Award. Engaging Pittsburgh recognizes innovative HR practices within organizations that are located in southwestern Pennsylvania. So at the heart of this campaign, it's our intense dedication to recognize the advances and accomplishments of Pittsburgh-based businesses in 4 different areas: diversity, learning and development, talent recruitment and retention, leadership, and teamwork. Don't miss your chance. The nominations are still out there, and if your opportunity is going above and beyond in any of those areas, we'd love to get more information from you so that we could recognize you at the award celebration. First, second, and third place award nominees will be announced and celebrated during the program on May 25th. And we are accepting nominations through March 24th. So you still have a good week and a half to either message me if you're interested or hop out there on our website. Our our second signature event of the year is our golf and bocce outing. This year's outing will be held on June 23rd at the Montour Heights Country Club. We've been at the Montour Heights Country Club the last few years, and it's a great venue to bring our members together. It's one of our best attended networking events that we have. Brings together our members, our affiliate partners, business partners in the community, and friends just come together for a jam-packed day of golf and good old-fashioned rivalry and socializing on the bocce court. So we'd love to see you there. So mark your calendar for June 23rd. And then our final signature event of the year is our annual conference. This year is our 75th annual conference. So it's 75 years of cutting-edge sessions with top-notch speakers, fresh perspectives, and career-changing insights, and countless connections that can be made at this event. This year's event is September 26th and 27th. We will continue to provide a hybrid learning experience to allow our members the option for 2 phenomenal days of connecting, learning, and growing, either in person or virtually from the comfort of their own home. There will be about 25 sessions and 4 keynotes. So you'll gain the insights into all things HR, from the basics of every HR professional needs to offerings for C-suite leaders to some of the latest ideas that are changing the workplace landscape and workplace innovation. Registration will open in early May, so stay tuned for more details on that. PHRA takes pride in the fact that our educational conferences, our programming, our networking events all provide value development opportunities for our members, and they are all created based on the desires and needs that the members articulate to the staff and committees here. Our events are created to stimulate the thinking and shape the knowledge that our members rely upon to be successful in today's competitive workplace. So please take a minute here to look at the calendar events that we have listed. Again, they're all listed on our website, but we've envisioned, planned, listened. All of these events are again scheduled based on the needs articulated from our member opinion surveys.
Now it was my turn to talk while I was muted. Sorry about that, everybody. So now, thank you, Liz. And now this is your time to ask us anything, to pick our brains. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have or clarify anything that we've gone over today. Please feel free again to either use the chat feature or unmute yourself and ask away. Okay, I think I have one coming through right now. Let's see here. I have what are the steps to join and participate in the buddy program as well as the job shadow program? Oh, and I had another one come through, so that's perfect. So we will answer both of those at the same time. So Emily's question is pretty similar about describing more of the mentor program. So while I go through this, I will talk through both Latitude and the buddy program. So first, the steps to join the buddy program to kind of get involved would just be to kind of send over some information, contact information. First, your name, email address, and a phone number, as well as maybe some of your own personal goals that you have, something that you're, where you're personal goals you may have, things you're trying to reach, and that'll help us match you with an appropriate volunteer. So our volunteers for our buddy program typically are members on our board of directors, and through the buddy program, they're there to kind of help you to not only navigate your PHRA membership, but to help you navigate your HR career as a whole. They're there to kind of rely on for some extra guidance. We have oftentimes I see buddies will attend events with their mentees to kind of offer, it's a friendly face to see at an event, but also somebody that, can help connect you with other folks. So that program has been amazing and is super beneficial. And where Latitude comes in is Latitude is very similar in that it is a mentorship program and it connects you with other PHRA members within the network so that you can have conversations. It matches you with folks based on topics of interest that you select. So if you were interested in learning about topic X and so is someone else, the platform will automatically match you so that you can have a conversation. It'll match you with either if you're looking to mentor somebody on that information or if you're looking to receive a mentor. It helps to facilitate those connections for you. So that is also a PHRA exclusive benefit. And then to sign up for that, there is a tab on our homepage that you'll be able to sign up for everything right there. And then PHRA staff will send you the link and you'll be good to go. And I have some other questions in here. Liz, if you wouldn't mind, this one is, I'm going to send this one to you. It is, I read somewhere that there were free trainings or recertification credits. Where can I find those?
Okay, so the second Wednesday of every month, 11:30 to 12:30 is our HR roundtable. That is a free program. It's a discussion where it's an open discussion. You can bring anything that's on top of your mind related to the HR profession, and you have a group of about 30 or so people that can help you talk through whatever issue might be happening in your workplace or just questions that you might have. And then May 16th is our first free virtual webinar. Unfortunately, I did just have to pull it down, but it'll be put back up within the next half hour. So one of the speaker needed me to make a change for something. So there will be programs, virtual webinars posted once a month beginning on May 16th, and then they'll follow through the rest of the year per month on all different topics that are recertified for 1 credit. And I also just saw something come through about the advantages of SHRM certification. I do have some stats, but I do know that from what our members have reported to us that have received the SHRM certification, they do report higher levels of credibility as an HR professional. And SHRM reports that SHRM certification earnings, those that have those earnings, their salaries are 14 to 15% higher than their peers who have not earned SHRM certification. So it definitely gives you more credibility within the profession, and you are able to make more money based off of the certification. And I also have heard, and I haven't seen because I've not been out there searching in the job market, but most HR positions are now requiring SHRM certification. So just some things to think through there. And the next SHRM certification prep course will begin. Is it the end of August, Catherine, or is it September?
It begins the last Monday in August. So the sign up and the registration will be active this summer.
And the certification classes are virtual, and they will likely continue to be virtual, at least for 2023. And somebody had asked about the costs, and they vary per members. I think the increase was $12.49 this year. I'd have to go back and look at the file there, but I think it was $12.49 per member.
I believe that is correct. Emily, there is information on our website. And this is for all folks that were asking, that had some questions about SHRM certification. We do have a tab on the website that is labeled SHRM certification that has general information about our courses. It's not specific to either the fall or the spring, but all of the information is still the same. That includes costs, dates, general information, including information about the scholarship that if you are all interested, I highly encourage you all to apply. Just some information, but it's all listed on the website, and our contact information is there. So if you have any more like specific questions as you're reviewing, you're welcome to reach out to Liz and I. We're always happy to help. And I do see we have a question about benefits or discounts for HR certifications. So we do, at this time, we're unable to offer prep courses for HRCI, but our programs are eligible for SHRM and HRCI recertification credit. So you can jump on and participate in our learning programs, and you'll be able to receive credit for your HR certification or HRCI certification as well. And I did see that you jumped on a little late, Jolie. That's okay. We recorded this, and I will send it over to you so you can catch up on what you missed. But this is the most interaction and engagement we've had on one of these. Thank you all so much for asking questions and getting involved. Again, I'll send all of this over. If you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out, or anything else you'd like us to discuss. But thank you all so much for taking the time to participate in our webinar today. As a reminder, we will be following up via email, but thank you again for joining us. We hope to see you at an event soon. As a reminder, our next upcoming event will be HR Academy on March 28th, and then we have a networking event on March 29th. But thank you all again, and have a great rest of your day.
Nice to virtually meet you all.